Good afternoon, viewers. This is Emonews, and I am live at the Enchanted Garden down at Giraudel. And today we are here with the Dwivayez Hiking Club. Dwivayez Hiking Club is celebrating 20 years in existence. Pretty soon we'll be speaking with the management and some of the members of the Dwivayez Hiking Club, and they will tell us about the club and what are their plans for the month of June. We are joined by Mr. Ibrahim Brohim, the Sign Man Limited, and he's going to give us an overview of the Dwivayez Club of Dominica. Good afternoon, Mr. Sign Man.
Good afternoon, Emonews.
How are you?
Not bad, thanks, and you? Trust all is well.
Congratulations on your 20th anniversary. And go ahead.
Yeah, it's been a really long journey. You know, lots of ups and downs. Lots of difference of opinions, you know, different battles we had to fight, but thankfully we have survived 20 years and we're looking forward to another 20.
So tell us about the Dwivayez Club.
Well, some 20 years ago, well, let me put it this way first. A number of us used to be hiking out with the Waitikubuli Ecological Foundation's WEF, which was operated by Mr. Bernard Wilshire, and he used to, through his foundation, he used to have what you call the Negmawo hikes in August. That used to take us on the old trails that the slaves in those days, when they escaped and they used to find themselves around, Dominica and along the trails. So we got that opportunity to really learn a little bit about the history of Dominica. But the thing about it was that he organizes hikes just once a year. And after a while, we felt that once a year was not, we got the gist, we got the love for it, and we could not wait every August for another hike. So a number of us got together, especially Rollins Bruni, who was the original founding member, and I came in, a day or two after, and we started telling ourselves, well, we have to organize, so we started organizing. Every 3 months we used to have a hike. And we built up our, persons coming in and, getting persons interested. And it got to be to a stage where we end up having a hike every month for the past, not 20 years, but I would say, the last 15 we organized every month, 12 times a year. And, we just grew from strength to strength.
And this has happened over the 20-year period.
Yes, yeah. And from our first hike was on June 8th, 2002. And that's why we're celebrating this month, June of 2022, our 20th anniversary.
How many members form part of Dwivayez?
Well, members come, members go. We have a core of about, let's say, 30-40 persons strong, and we have who usually hike out every month. And we have like our chat list, which has members, is over 120 persons.
Wow.
We have persons mostly here from Dominica. We attract visitors from overseas. We have non-nationals who work in Dominica for, let's say, 3-4 month period, 6-month period, and they get to know about our club and they join us and they hike.
I turn around, Mr. Signman. I see you have a few interesting things on the shirt. Take nothing but pictures, leave nothing but footprints. It's all about the experience.
Well, starting with the first one, take nothing but pictures. We always advise our members because, most of the trails sometimes they pass through private land. They pass through places where persons have planted farming and they done farming. And we always encourage persons to not touch anything in the forest that is not worthy of touching, because we do not want to get ourselves into any problems with anybody. The second one, leave nothing but footprints. Leave nothing but footprints. As you can see, we walk. Your footprints will remain on the ground. Do not leave your trash in the forest. And that is what we have come across a number of areas where persons, other people who hike, if it's visitors, if it's local nationals, they tend to they finish drink a bottle of water and they just throw it down in the forest, and that we try not to encourage at all, especially within our group. It's a rule. You do not, and if you're caught dumping any stuff in the forest, you can be suspended. And the third one, kill nothing but time. Again, you would come across little animals, you'll come across nice plants, so we try as much as possible. We've come across snakes, and people are very afraid of snakes, but our snakes in Dominica are not dangerous, they're not venomous. And so we're prone to sometimes when we see something, first instinct is to hit back and get rid of it. So kill nothing but time. You want to spend an hour in the forest? Spend an hour. That's the time you kill, but not the animals and not the plants.
So this was Mr. Ibrahim Brohim. Pretty soon we're going to be asking him about membership and if folks can just join whenever they want or how they can contact them. We're going to be speaking to a few of the members here. They will tell us about their experience on the trail. But let us hear from Mr. Ibrahim.
Yeah. Besides the 20 years of growing the club and hiking around Dominica, we have also made friends with persons from other islands. And so there was another club which is not really in existence right now, Dwivayez Hiking Club. They were more the police hiking club, and they made contact with their fellow officers, people in the other islands, and we've been together with them. We get together, and we've traveled every August. Most times we've been to St. Lucia, to St. Vincent, to Grenada, to Antigua, to St. Kitts, a number of the islands in the Caribbean. And one of the other things that we have done recently is that usually the Dominica Hotel Tourist Association organizes a hike fest in May. And that attracts a lot of French persons from Martinique and Guadeloupe. And we made very good friends with a group in Martinique. They would come down to our hike in May for Hike Fest. Now they themselves, it's about 5 years now, they've started their own Hike Fest in July. And so before the pandemic arose, which was about 2 years ago, for the first 3 years of the Hike Fest, we have traveled in support of the Hike Fest, which they have really welcomed us and, really treated us like brothers and sisters. So that is something that also one of our major plans is to continue hiking within the Caribbean and see how far we can go in terms of promoting, because while we're outside the hiking, we're promoting our island Dominica. So that's the most important thing for us, and we try to attract persons every day who love nature, because if you want to hike, you have to have a love for nature. You have to have a love for walking the forest, because sometimes you're going to spend 8 hours in the forest walking. There's some trails as long as 8 hours. So yeah, this is what Dwivayez is all about. Where there's a trail, we blaze it. We make our way, we find our way. We have hiked majority of trails in Dominica, especially the White National Trail. We've done every single trail, the 14 segments. We've done every one back and forth more than once, because most times you have new persons and you bring them among doing other trails like the Boiling Lake, going to the waterfalls, and those sort of things.
So what activities will be happening this month?
Okay, for our activities this month, we started yesterday with a hike. We did it on Cabana Trail. This morning we had a church service.
Followed by a brunch.
And then following we'll have this brunch. Then this coming weekend on the 11th Saturday, we will be going to the Trinity Lakes. These are 3 small lakes which are located behind the Bowery Lake. And the following Saturday we'll be doing a river lime on the 18th. Then the 25th we're doing another hike from up in Sylvania area. And then on the 26th we're ending it with a grand lunch at the Kempinski Hotel. And it's there for everyone to bring their friends and to bring whoever it is. So I want to call some of my members.
Thank you, Mr. Ibrahim,
I want to call some of my members there, and I want to introduce Rona Amor, the wild thing.
Oh my!
She's a very active person. She's carried back, and I leave her in your hands.
Thank you, and all the best. Miss Rona, hold on a while.
No problem.
Miss Rona, how long have you been part of Dwivayez?
Oh wow, I've been a part of Dwivayez for, oh my goodness, at least 10. At least 10 years.
At least 10 years.
Yeah,
And
not less than
which
10
of the
years.
hikes you enjoyed the most?
Wow, that's an interesting question because my favorite trail would be the Bolinik Trail because Mont Diablote. Mont Diablote specifically because you use your entire body when you do that hike, and the floating effect that you get when you get to the top of the mountain and you're walking on the roots, it's really extraordinary. And you need to use every single part of your body to get through that trail. And also, the mysterious part about it is that you can almost get lost. That is if you're not guided properly. So yeah.
What is the best thing about Dwivayez? What do you love the most about Dwivayez Hiking Club?
Just being out in nature and enjoying it and experiencing and feeling and seeing and connecting with it. That to me is the best part of it because it helps you to reveal yourself to you. Because when you're in nature, you're one with it, and you feel fully connected. So that's the best thing about it for me.
Thank you and all the best for the month.
Thank you very much.
We're also here with Miss Ferrara. Miss Ferrara, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good afternoon. You are live on Emonews. Tell us what you love the most about Dwivayez Club.
Hiking every Saturday, every first Saturday in the month, and just going for the trails, going for the Negmamo trails. Not only this segment, but also the Negmamo trails, which are the inter-villages trails. Because through that, you learn that you can go from one village to another in Dominica without having to take a transport.
And which one was your favorite hike?
Oh, all ease, but then challenging would be Mont Diablote, which I did twice, and then Boiling Lake, which I did 6 times. The others I did no less than 4 times.
What would you like to say to your friends, the Dwivayez Hiking Club?
Come join us and explore nature and enjoy Dominica in the best way.
Thank you so much and all the best, all the best. We are here live at the Enchanted Garden with Dwivayez Hiking Club. They are celebrating 20 years in existence, and we are here with Miss Dawn. How are you, Miss Yehood?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm happy to be here.
How long have you been part of Dwivayez Hiking Club?
Oh, since the early 2000s. I'm not sure whether it's 2004 or 5, but very, very early. After they had commenced, I joined when I came to Dominica.
What do you love most about the Dwivayez Hiking Club?
Exactly what it means.
Dwivay.
Exactly.
Tell us one of your favorite hikes.
Okay. I'm not sure what is favorite because hiking generally is quite challenging for me, but it's a workout as well as seeing Dominica from above. Because most times we keep going over the mountains in various places. So that is what I enjoy most about Dwivayez in Dominica.
I know you're a lawyer by profession.
I am.
How do you manage your work with your hiking and everything?
Well, thankfully with hiking is the first Saturday of every month. So it's not like every week or every weekend. It is the first Saturday of every month. So, and then of course, I will say that I do not do hikes that says difficult or moderate to difficult. I do easy to moderate and moderate because I have to challenge myself. Because when you go on those hikes, if you are unable to carry yourself, then somebody has to carry you.
Yes.
And it puts a burden on you. But we have a saying among us, or it's our motto. It says, no man left behind. So you'll always find Franklin behind, taking somebody, or, one of the other stronger hikers would stay behind just to ensure that everybody gets to the final destination.
So if someone wants to join Dwivayez, would you advise them to? Would you encourage them to? Is that a nice club?
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. And I don't know if Simon said it to you, but he always says it to us. When next you come, bring a friend, bring a family member, bring somebody to challenge themselves. And it's fun. It is fun, really.
Thank you very much and all the best for the month.
Thank you too.
Those of you joining us, if you're looking for a hiking club, you can join the Dwivayez Hiking Club. They hike every first Saturday of the month. Hello, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Brenda Francis.
Brenda Francis, how are you?
I'm fine, I'm fantastic, I'm excited, I'm just enjoying
And you are
everything.
part of the Dwivayez Club for how long?
Well, honestly, I started with them in 2004.
Wow.
Back in the time, those days we had Jerry Brisbane and Irving Pascal and those guys hiking. And then I took a long lull, then I came back in 2008. and then I took another long lull, and I started back recently in 2020.
And what do you love most about Dwivayez?
The unity, the love, the jokes, the togetherness. I enjoy that. Everybody just down to earth and they encourage each other. Those who are not so fit, they pull you up, they don't discourage you. We look out for each other. I love that.
Well, enjoy the season, enjoy the month, and continue to explore the nature.
Oh yes, and you can see yourself.
Take nothing but pictures.
Right?
I can't remember the others. Leave nothing but footprints, kill nothing but time, and they go by this motto: when you go to the forest, keep it clean, don't pick the flowers, don't kill the birds, and so on and so forth. So they are here today and they are in their celebration mode.
One more.
They have a few activities planned for the month. If you feel like you want to join them on a hike, check them out. Yes, Mr. Bruno, welcome on Emonews. How are you?
I'm doing good.
I see you are carrying a banner, and I remember Mr. Oscar?
Oscar, yeah.
Oscar, may his soul rest in peace. How are you, Mr. Bruno?
I'm coping, always coping. From his death, I've just been coping because, like I said, nobody knows. But,
And how long have you been part of Dwivayez Hiking Club?
I've been part of them since 2013. I was introduced to Dwivayez by my childhood friend Celia Douglas, and then I brought in Oscar and Kenny and all my other friends. I bring them in.
And I remember Oscar was very much involved in Dwivayez Club.
Yes, he
so I'm
was.
pretty sure the club is still missing him.
Actually, the logo we have on the shirt, it was he that
Design.
set it up, designed it. Yeah, he had someone design it.
So, Mr. Bruno, what is the thing you love most about the Dwivayez Club? What do you love most about Dwivayez Club?
I just enjoy being in nature.
Just enjoy being in nature.
Yeah, when I'm in nature, I'm free. This is when I came back to Dominica, I was going through my situation, and that's what helped me to stay focused more than nature.
Connecting with nature.
Yes, so hey, it's all I have, and I love it.
Miss Yehu said that you usually stay behind and assist, so
Yes,
you are
yes,
one of the pillars of the
yes.
Dwivayez Club.
Actually, when I started hiking, like I said, I was going through a phase, and I used that as I saw, like, when I look at the Dominica, what's it name? Dominica, I have different segments. So if I see the segment say 5 hours, I'll say, okay, I'll do it in 3 hours. So I would normally, they would only see me at the start of each hike. When the hike starts, we take a good picture and they don't see me until the next hike. Because I'll just run until I reach the end and take a bus and then go home.
What would you like to say to folks who are just out there and they don't have anything to do? And what would you like to say to them about joining Dwivayez
Yeah,
Club?
I mean, Dwivayez, there's not a subscription fee. You don't have to pay to join. We hike the first Saturday of every month, and you can come along. The only thing you have to do is bust money. And come and explore your countries, your island. What had pushed me to really hiking when I came back was I was on a bus and I heard 2 white women saying they run segment 7 from Ross University. I checked it, what? 2 white women saying they run segment 7 and I don't even know segment 7. And from that, I started hiking full time.
Full time.
And I have not stopped.
Let's see the banner with
Oscar.
Oscar Bruno. We all remember Oscar Bruno had an incident where he drowned, and he was also very much involved in the Dwivayez Club of Dominica. May his soul continue to rest in peace. Any final comments, Bruno?
Giving thanks and praise for life again. Hey, it's your country. Come and get to know it. Don't let somebody else tell you about it. Experience it for yourself.
Thank you so
All
much,
right.
Bruno, and enjoy the month.
All right.
We have other members who would love to express themselves. We're going to give them an opportunity to do so. How are you?
Good, and you?
What? I can remember your name.
I am Valda Sweeney.
Valda Sweeney. Valda, how does it feel to be part of Dwivayez?
Oh, it feels awesome to be part of this group, and I am so glad that I was introduced to the Dwivayez group by Portia Davis, who always mentioned how lovely our island is and brought me into this group.
And so far you have been exploring.
Yes, I have been exploring.
Which is your favorite hike? Tell us which one was your favorite hike.
My favorite hike is the shortest hike, close to Syndicate, where you come from Qualiho and you go over to Syndicate. It is very easy, simple. A baby can do it.
So how do you feel when you cross those rivers, drag your bottom
Oh,
in the labu,
you are challenged, and when you happen to complete, you feel victorious, because sometimes there is no way to do that hike than to go on your butt. But it is a challenge, and you know, whenever you complete a challenge, everything is great.
Thank you so much, and enjoy the month of June as we celebrate. So we're going to end our interview with Mr. Signman. As you know, he is the one at the top of this group. Mr. Signman, tell us about the registration. Can anyone join the Dwivayez Hiking Club?
The club is open to anybody and everybody. We don't really have a registration form in place at the moment. We're hoping to put that. But at the end of the day, if you show your interest and that you're really serious about wanting to hike and learn, see what Dominica has to offer, you just have to show your presence. But you can't show your presence once, then disappear for 6 weeks, whatever, how many months, and then you would come back again. So sometimes persons can't help it, so we have no problem. But our club is open to everybody and anyone who wants to join, to come to our hike. Besides this month's hike, which is every weekend we have a hike in, usually on every month we hike on the first Saturday of every month. And the only time it goes to the second Saturday is, like, for example, you see, like, Monday, tomorrow is a holiday. And if our hike was supposed to have been yesterday, then we postpone it to the following Saturday. So everybody, we've had youths, 5 years old, 6 years old hiking. They've grown up to adults right now, and they have loved it. So, you know, we welcome anyone. Anybody wants to really join us, they can get in touch with myself at 614-5492, or you can also get the other member, Rollins Bruni, at 235-2014. You are welcome.
So if there is a group out there, they are not a hiking group, but they want to go to one of the trails, can they contact you all?
We have done that many times in the past. We've done that with school groups. We've done that with community groups where they've wanted assistance to go on trails, or they've wanted some knowledge about the trails, and we are very much willing to help anybody who wants to go out there on the trail. We make ourselves available. Once the time that they're asking us to do it, that we're able to do it, we'll do it.
As we wrap up, any final comments, Mr. Signman?
Well, I want to say very simple, you know, I mean, our 20 years has been one of real fun, you know, one of discovering a lot about Dominica, things that we would have never known, places that would have never probably visited, you know, and got to know about. We have visited. Hiking gives you the opportunity to know your country. Hiking also keeps you in good health. It's a natural form of exercising, and you know, it's one that we keep on promoting. Dominica is, besides the main countries, islands in the Caribbean like Jamaica, Haiti, Santo Domingo, who have, you know, taller, bigger mountains and much more hiking, you know, trails than us. But in the lesser Caribbean island, Dominica is known and is well forward, is well ready to promote hiking as a product which will attract overnight stay tourists in Dominica, which is one of the things that I know the Ministry of Tourism wants, you know. But I want to take the opportunity also, in talking about that, to make an appeal to the Ministry of Tourism and the authorities who are responsible for trails in Dominica to please make an effort. For whatever reason, the trails need clearing, because safety is of utmost importance. This is one of the things that when we go out there, we look at. We always talk to our members, you know, that they have to be safe. You know, we give advice to the forestry division at times, you know, where when you go on trails, we let them know that there's some areas which are bad, some places which need repairs. And so, you know, if we want to promote Dominica and really get a lot of visitors to do hiking, which can happen, we need to get our trails under safer conditions.
Thank you so much, Mr. Signman. And as we leave here this afternoon, we want to congratulate the Dwivayez Hiking Club on their 20th anniversary. Remember, when you go to the forest, take nothing but pictures, leave nothing but footprints, kill nothing but time. It's all about the experience. Congratulations to the Dwivayez Hiking Club. We want to wish them all the best for the month. On behalf of Emonews, have yourselves a good weekend. Stay safe during this Pentecost weekend and enjoy the rest of your day.